From how to win bot bash every single time to a crazy trick that passes every block dash formation, these are 10 things pros do that you don't in Stumble, guys. Okay, and for the first thing that only pros can do in Stumble, guys, since the last video, I have came up with 10 more crucial things that only pros can do, and this is so much better than the first one. So like always, we're gonna start in block dash, and I have a crazy thing that pros do in this map that you have probably never seen in your entire life. Okay, so for the first thing, it has to do something with double jumping. Most pros like to double jump onto this block right here and get great positioning for this block right here. And if you're able to hit the double jump on this block, you get amazing positioning for that kill, just like that. Oh my god, that is why pros do that in Stumble, guys. You see, if you hit that double jump, you are in the prime position for a kill because no one is expecting that at all. Okay, moving into number 2 of things that only pros do but you can't do in Stumble, guys. We are in the map Bot Bash, and this next thing, you are going to be shocked. So Star personally told me about this thing that only pros do, and he said do not share it with anybody else, but unfortunately that's the whole point of this video, so subscribe if you're enjoying so far. And what you need to do is go on the side of Bot Bash and you can stand there infinitely. Most decent players just know about the wraparound trick where you have to like stay on your stomach, but this is 20,000 times easier and only pros do this. Now the one thing you need to look out for is the paint. The paint can hit you off when you are on the edge, but bots cannot, because we've already tested that out multiple times. So unfortunately, you're not able to stand still, but if you just keep a steady pace running around the edge, you are able to stay here literally for 5 minutes. I'm not even joking. And another reason why only pros do it is because the precision it takes to stand here for more than 30 seconds. I've already done multiple attempts where I died, and this is the best I've done. And that is a minute 10 right there. Make sure you use that in your next bot bash game if you want a guaranteed win 100% of the time. I'm not even joking. Only pros use that. Okay, for number 3, we are in the map Lava Land. And this is something that I've seen with my own eyes that I've only seen pro players doing. Decent players never do this, but today, the whole point of the video, you will start doing it after you see this clip. And honestly, I hope none of the pros are mad at me after revealing all of the best tips and tricks, but that's what my channel is here for. So we need to make it to the hard Lava Land formations to show you guys what pros only do in Stumble, guys. Okay, so we all know when you get to the hard formations in Lava Land, most players want to jump to the most recent block that spawns, which is completely fine. But what you do not know is there's a secret thing that only pros do. So when you get to the hard formations, just like we are in right now, if there's a close jump, you want to jump to it, which is completely fine. But when there's a long dive, you want to stay here, and usually it will work out. So right here, I'm going to stay just like that. Right here, I'm going to jump onto it completely fine. Right here, I'm going to stay just like that. You see what I mean? Right here, I'm going to stay and just like that. You see what I mean? Right here, I'm gonna stay, and okay, right there, that was unlucky, but you see how it works. Right here, I'm gonna stay, and just like that. So in the end, that is the best thing to do, especially when you're up against a bad player. When you're up against someone like YY, he will outlive you literally 100% of the time. I'm pretty sure he has the world record, but you always need to be smart about which one you stay and which one you jump to. So make sure you practice that next time you're in Lava Land. Okay, for the 4th thing that only pros do in Stumble, guys, we are in the map Night Dash. And this is one of the hardest maps to ever hit a clutch in, but there's a secret tip that pros do to guarantee a clutch 100% of the time. Now, when you're just clutching face on, the main distracting thing is this orb in the middle. It takes away all of your vision. So when you're clutching and that orb is in your way, there is like zero way to figure out where you are. But what pros do is they turn to the side, and look at how that orb is out of my vision now, and I can clutch 100% of the time. So for example, if I'm looking at it straight on how I normally clutch, like I was almost about to walk off right there. You cannot see the line whatsoever. Of course, you can see it just a little bit, but that pink orb is literally taking all of your vision. Now watch what happens when I turn to the side. That pink orb is no longer on the line, and I can clutch easily just like that. Okay, for the 5th thing that only pros do, we are officially halfway there, and my reaction to this was actually jaw-dropping. I have never seen this, so I'm 99% sure you guys have never seen this either. And I honestly really wanted to include a race map, so what most normal players do, they'll just jump down here onto the lava, which is fine, but did you know there's a secret thing to do to get you first place in every Lava Land match? So when you're right here, instead of jumping down there, you see that yellow flag over there? What you want to do is you want to jump off of this crack right here, jump right there, and get a Superman send just like that. So to prove that it is actually faster, of course, I'm going to do the pro skip, and YY is going to do the normal skip. Watch how much faster I'm ahead of him. Okay, so in 3, 2, 1. Watch how much faster I am going to get ahead of YY. I mean, look at that, bro. This is not even a hard skip to hit at all. Like, I'm hitting it 100% every single time. And if it's a skip that is very good and you can hit it easily, like, there's literally nothing better in life. This might be the most insane skip ever. So that was the 5th thing that only pros do that you do not do in Stumble, guys. We are officially halfway there. Let's move into number 6. And these last 5 are insane. Okay, for the 6th thing that only pros do, we are in the map Legendary Block Dash. This next thing guarantees you a pass over any block whenever you want. Some people might think this one is not hard to do, but that's not the point of the video. It's about how many pros do them. So in this formation right here, most players do this right here. And when there's 32 people, doing this is very crowded. And I would say if there's 10 people doing it at once, at least 3 are getting eliminated, guaranteed every single time. But what you can do is go on the side, jump right when you hit the spikes. It is 20,000 times easier, and it works 100% of the time. So for example, once again, you can even do it on the left side right here. You can even do it on this one right here. If it's too dangerous to pass, just jump right as you hit it. Bro, this is the most insane thing that only pros use. So let's move into the 7th thing that only pros do. We are nearing the end. I hope you guys have learned from this video so far. All right, and for the 7th thing that only pros do that you do not in Stumble, guys, we had to do a game. We had to do a game in Shark Muda Triangle. So in Shark Muda Triangle, pros always get free kills on noobs that like to stand at the ship where the wheel is just by kick diving just like that, and they can literally do nothing. Okay, so now I have a 32 player lobby, and look at how broken this is. So of course you can always walk up and just stand right next to them and do it, but the best way to do it is to kick dive to catch them off guard. So just like that, that's a double kill right there, and that's a triple kill right there, and now we got one guy left. Oh, there are even more coming up, and just like that, that guy's dead right there. That is a guaranteed kill every single time. I am not even joking. Go test it on your friends. Go test it out on anybody. Just know the best way to do it is that surprise kick dive when you're on the lower end of the ship. It works 100% of the time. You just need to learn how to kick dive. But let's move to the 8th thing that pros only do that you do not in Stumble, guys. We are nearing the end. I know no one wants this video to end, but it has to at some point. Here we go. All right, for the 8th thing that only pros do, we are back to the map Block Dash, and there is a secret trick that literally Emistar, AU, YY, all the pros do that is completely different from everybody else. So we all know when someone's on a clutch, they're a pretty free kill, and most players will do this. Most players will try and body block the clutcher just like that, and most of the time it's very dangerous if they kick. So the best way to get a kill when someone is on a clutch, you need to practice this movement. It looks something like this. You want to act like you're going for the clutch, jump back, punch, and it's a kill every single time. I'm not even joking. So the last 2 tricks have both been auto kills, and I will prove it with a random subscriber right now. All right, so I have Rage right here. I told him to just go for a side clutch, and I'm going to prove it right here. This is an auto kill every single time. Jump back and punch him into lasers just like that. It's a kill every single time. I'm not even joking. It works no matter what. Go test it on your friends. Go test it on a pro player. It will work. There's literally no defense to it at all. So that's why only pros do it in Stumble, guys. But let's move to the 9th thing that only pros do. We only have 2 left. Okay, for the 9th thing that only pros do in Stumble, guys, this is something that nobody tells you is true, but only the pros know. And it is actually easier to wrap around in Laser Dash Legendary. But I'm going to prove it right here. I'm going to just do it first try. Look at how easy it is to wrap around. You cannot do that in Block Dash one bit. So the best way to do it is just wait at the edge, and once you see you're around the block, you can just immediately turn around. So I'm gonna wait. Once I'm around the block, turn around. Wait. Once I'm around the block, I'm gonna turn around just like that. It is so much easier, and I promise you, no one knew that unless you are a semi-good player. So next time you're in Laser Dash Legendary, just have that in the back of your mind that you don't have to have that risk of wrapping around like you do in Block Dash, because it is so much easier. Like, watch this. I'm going to do a running wraparound first try. I never do that in normal Block Dash. I don't think anybody does that in normal Block Dash because of how hard they made it recently. But once again, I'm just going to do it without even thinking, bro. It's literally so much easier. Go try it out for yourself. I promise you, you did not do that before in Stumble, guys. But let's move into the final thing that only pros do, and this one will shock you. Okay, and for the 10th and final thing that only pros do in Stumble, guys, they do not miss a single phase. So, YY does not miss a single phase in his entire life. He's never missed. You will never find any video proof of him missing. And the craziest thing is, imagine if you could do this. Imagine if you were a pro and you could phase 100% of the time. This is not edited. This is nothing. This is real. You literally cannot die in Block Dash unless someone punches you into laser. That is the only way to die. You're never going to miss a clutch. You don't even need to clutch because you can phase every single time. This is uncut, unedited. I'm not gonna stop this video until he misses a phase. And there we go. There's another one. This is not a phaseable block. As you can see, there's no square, so that's not possible. But here's the next one. He's not going... Bro, I wish I was like this. I would pay any amount of money in the world. This is a world record. This is insane. I would pay any amount of money to be able to have this power to phase whenever I wanted. What is this now? 20 phases? Can he even do the 2 block? No way. Let's see. And there... Bro, insane. There's another one right after it. I'm getting tired of... Oh, this is it. Phase clutch. Of course he's gonna hit it. Why am I even questioning it? He does not miss a single phase. Imagine if this was you. I'm gonna do my phase right next to him, and I already missed it. This is insane. I'm gonna miss all of his phases. Oh my god, he did another one. Is he gonna do another one? Oh, he finally missed. Why, bro? Shout out to you. I don't think there's another player in the world that could outphase you, except maybe me. Just like... Well, that was 10 things that only pros can do and you do not do in Stumble, guys. I hope you guys learned something. This took 3 hours. We were researching. We were doing everything. So if you did enjoy, please make sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.